Have you ever asked someone a question and all of a sudden you see this momentary startlement or this momentary, like, deer in the headlight look before all of a sudden they give you an answer? Or maybe you've asked yourself a question and got a complete blank. Hi, I'm Barbara Ann Shepherd, your personal mastery and accountability coach. And let me tell you, that's okay. Especially if the person you ask the question of follows that momentary hesitation or deer in the headlight look with, I'm not sure, I don't know. When they answer and you know that it's not the correct answer that you were looking for, or it's not even the correct answer, but you can tell that they're covering, that's the part that's not okay. You want to be able to look at somebody and say, I have no idea. Though, let's find that answer together. Or, I don't know that answer, though I know somebody who does. Let's go ask them. And even when we ask ourselves a question and we get a blank slate, nothing comes to mind immediately, especially like those questions sometimes when somebody asks us a question and we're put on the spot. It's okay to say, I don't know. We are not perfect. We are not all-knowing. So we are going to have a question every now and then that we have no idea. Or maybe we have a rough idea of something that it's far better to tell somebody, I don't know, because that builds trust. Trust is something that we need for ourselves and we need it with other people. It's okay not to have all the answers, because sometimes life will hand us the answers, or we'll be randomly doing something and all of a sudden we have the answer to our question. I can tell you case in point this morning. This is why this question came up for me, or at least this topic, was because I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about this morning. I was having a blank all weekend. Normally, by Sunday night, I at least have an idea or two or three or five of what I could talk about this morning. Yet I was in the shower this morning trying to think of topics. And all of a sudden it was popped into my head just the phrase, it's okay not to have all the answers. Perfect topic for today. It's like, I have no idea sometimes when I ask myself a question. And right now, I can honestly say, right now, the case in point, what do I want for my future? I have absolutely no idea. Partly because I'm living 80% of my dream life right now. I get to do what I want, when I want, with the people I want, how I want. That's huge. I get to provide value to you guys because I love to do it. How many times have you been asked, if money was no object, what would you be doing? Well, I can answer that question. This. Why not? I get to spend my days the way I want to because I am blessed with an awesome husband who allows me, okay, not allows me to, but that's the closest thing, to do what I want, what makes me happy. And he doesn't grumble too much about it because he knows that when I get to be in my zone of genius, he gets to be in his zone of genius and do what makes him happy. It's the same with my daughter. So I don't have to have all of the answers for them, because sometimes they have to seek out their own answers. They have to seek the people that can teach them to do what they want to do. And yet, I can be there to guide when I do have the answer. I can be there to support them in what they need, just as the same as they do with me. I don't have all the answers. And that right there is freeing, because it allows me to say, I don't know the answer, though I can go out and find somebody who can teach me the answer, or who can guide me to that answer by having great conversations, by finding the right book or books that go, maybe this is the answer, or I can come to my own conclusion on it. I know right now I'm reading some great books, and it's got me thinking. I'm reading all of these great books, and I'm talking with all of these great people. So why not do something with that? So coming soon, let me know below if you'd be interested in something like this. I'm thinking of starting a book club that would meet weekly to talk about all of these great books that I know I'm reading and know would be a benefit to you. So if you're interested in that, comment below. Let me know. Would you be interested in joining a book club that meets weekly, that will enlighten you, provide answers, provide support, and help everyone move forward in their own way? Let me know below. So we don't need all the answers, because like Henry Ford at one point, he didn't need to know everything, because all he had to do was reach out and hit a button and go, do you know the answer to this? Great. Let's move forward. That's what I needed to do. We don't have to have all the answers. We never will have all of the answers. And I, at one point, watched a show from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and they were talking about how she didn't have the whole answer, but yet 100 people, each with 1% of the problem, will have 100% of the answer. So we really just need to realize that we don't have all the answers to every question, and it's okay not to have that knowledge. So have a great week, and I will see you on Friday.